Hello friends, Shyam here. Welcome back to my channel. Today video is one of the most important video for every pharma students in India. If you are studying in a B.Pharma, M.pharm, Pharm D, if you just graduated, there is one big question in your mind: which pharma career will actually pay well in 2026? Because the world is changing, AI is coming, biotech is booming, more clinical research, clinical trials are happening in India, and because all of this, some pharma careers are exploding with the opportunities and with the high salaries. So in this video I will show you the highest paying pharma jobs in 2026, what each roles does, and the expected salary, skills you need to enter into the field, and what are the best certification can open the doors to get into this field, and how to start even if you have a zero experience. So this is going to be a complete roadmap for every pharma student. So stay with me till the end. Before we jump into the job leads, let's understand why this opportunity actually exists. In Indian pharma industry, it's currently worth 15 plus billion dollars, and by 2030, it's expected to reach 130 billion dollars. India already supplies 60% of world waste, since it's also known as the pharmacy of a world. And in 2026, several trends will push salaries even higher. More FDA approved manufacture plants in India, increased clinical trials in oncology, vaccines, and the rare disease. Rapid growth in pharmacovigilance outsourcing, demand for high quality regulatory documentations, expansion of quality control labs across the country, and the rise of health tech and the medtech startup. This means companies need skilled peoples, immediately hireable peoples, people with the job ready certification. So next we are going to see top high paying pharma jobs in 2026. Let's break down each jobs in detail. First one is the clinical research associate, the most respected and fast growing career in pharma graduates. So, a clinical research associate ensures the clinical trials, the tests done on the human volunteers follow the highest safety and the ethical standards. Imagine this, guys. A new cancer drug is being tested. Your job is to visit the hospital, check the documents, verify patient reports, ensure safety guidelines, and maintain the data accuracy. It's a high responsibility job, and the high responsibility it's equal to the high salary in India. So you can expect the salary in this domain for a entry level people 6 to 8 LPA, and the experienced clinical research associate will get somewhere around 10 to 15 LPA. So the experienced one I am just telling 2 to 5 years experience only. The senior CRA in a MNCs are getting somewhere around 18 to 25 LPA as well as, guys. So actually why it pays well? Clinical trials are expensive in India, okay, like across the world as well, as companies can't afford mistakes. CRA act as a bridge between the pharma company and the hospital. So how to get into this field? What are the skills I require to get into the field? So you should have a good clinical practice certification. You should have an idea about ICH guidelines, and also you should have a documentation management and the communication skills. So the best certification I will suggest ICH GCP certification, like a good clinical practice certification, clinical research in a diploma, or a clinical data management courses. So the best certification I will suggest is ICH good clinical practice certification and the clinical research certification. So the second role we are going to see is the medical writer, where science meets the communication, guys. So this field is perfect for the people who love writing and explaining the scientific concepts. So medical writers prepare the clinical trial reports, research summary, regulatory documents, literature reviews, and the medical marketing materials. So what companies love about medical writer is so they can convert complicated science into simple structured information, and not even everyone can do this, which is why salaries are high. So salaries in 2026 for this role, beginners will get 4 to 6 LPA, mid-level peoples like a 2 to 5 years of experience can expect somewhere around 8 to 12 LPA, and the senior writers in the MNCs are getting right now 15 to 22 LPA as well as guide. So the skills required to get into this field is strong English and the clear writing style, understanding of biotechnology, biology, and the pharma, ability to read a research paper as well as, guys. So certification, I will suggest medical writing courses in Udemy courses and Henry Harvin as well as, or else you can do the short courses in a scientific writing and all. Okay, yeah. So next we are going to see the third job role to the highest paying in the biotech industry, like for the pharma industry people, is pharmacovigilance officer. So it's a protector of a patient safety. So pharmacovigilance, it's all about monitoring the safety of the medicines after they are launched. Okay. So your job is to collect adverse event details, process the case, report them to the regulatory agencies, identify safety trends, and ensure the patient safety. With thousands of new drugs and vaccines are coming every year, PV is exploding in the demand in the market, guys. So the salary in this pharmacovigilance market, you can expect somewhere around 4 to 6 LPA, and the experienced people can expect around 8 to 12 LPA, and the senior officers are getting 15 LPA as well, as I seen right now as well as in the market. So the skills required to get into this field is med DRNA terminology, case processing, narrative writing, and drug safety software as well as guide. So the certification to get into this field is a pharmacovigilance basis, drug safety database training, and med DRNA certification as well as, okay. So the fourth role we are going to see is the regulatory affair manager. It's a gatekeeper of a drug approval. This role is one of the most powerful and highest paying in the entire pharma sector. Regulatory professional prepare documentation for the drug approval from DCGH, FDA, EMA, WHO, MHRA. So they ensure the drug meets every law and the safety requirement. So the salary in this field, like you can expect as an entry level 5 to 7 LPA, mid level people can get 10 to 15 LPA, even the senior peoples are getting 20 to 28 LPA in the market right now. So why this is the top salary role? A drug cannot reach the market without the regulatory approval. Companies depends heavily on this professional, okay. So skills required to get into this field is SOP writing, understanding regulatory guidelines, attention to detail, and the documentation accuracy, guys. So certification to get into the field is regulatory affair training, GMP, GLP certification, and FTPA submission guideline courses as well as. So the next role we are going to see is the pharma sales specialist. Yes, guy, high money, high travel, and high recognition. Pharma sales is one of the fastest way to earn big. Okay, in the pharma industry, actually, in terms of sales, if you have a confidence and a communication skills, and you have a product knowledge very good, you can make a excellent money in that. So your job mostly meet doctors, explain your medical products or the medical like a vaccines, injection, and all, and you need to build a relationship, achieve the sales target, promote the new medicines. Why sales pay extremely well in this market? Companies rewards the performance with the incentive, bonuses, foreign trips, and the fastest promotion. So in the pharma, sales peoples are earning the basic salary of 4 to 6 LPA, with the incentive peoples are getting 10 to 18 LPA as well as. So the regional managers are right now in the pharma industry, just in terms of sales domain only, are getting a 20 to 30 LPA as well as in the market. So skills required to get into the market is communication, confidence, product knowledge, and the doctor interaction skills. So how to get into these high paying jobs in 2026? Here is a step by step roadmap to enter in this load. Learn industry relevant skill, guys. You just have a degree is not enough in the pharma terms and all, okay. You must have a skills like a clinical trial operations, SOP writing, drug safety reporting, data management, regulatory documentation, technical writing, and all. So actually, these skills make you a job ready for the pharma industry. Do short internships as well as, okay. Even 1 to 2 months of internship matters a lot in terms of pharma industry. CROs, pharma companies, hospital, research lab, health tech startup, internships show employers that you have a practical awareness as well as. Take useful certification only, okay. Here are most of the available certification in pharma industries are available. GCP actually a good clinical practice certification, clinical research certification, pharmacovigilance training, medical writing certification, regulatory affair courses, GMP, GLP certification, and all. This certification increase your salary and the chances of selection in the market. And also I will give you another tip: build a strong LinkedIn profile, guys. Your LinkedIn should show the courses, certification, internships you did, projects, achievement, and also the industry post. Okay, recruiters actively search the pharma candidates in a LinkedIn. I am seeing just by my own eyes. And also improve your soft skill, because just having a industry knowledge and having a domain knowledge is not alone can make you to place into any job role. You should also have a soft skills to get into the highest paying career in terms of pharma, like communication, teamwork, problem solving, presentation skill, and the time management. So these skills directly influence your salary growth. Okay, yeah. Remember one thing, guys, okay? High salary does not come from the degree alone, they come from a skills, consistency, and clarity of direction. If you start learning now, you can choose the right specialization, you can build your profile. 2026 can be the year you break into your dreams of pharma career. This pharma industry is very, very huge, okay? It's growing fast and it's place you if you are preparing in a right way. Believe in your journey, invest in your skill, and success will follow. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If this video help you, hit like and share it with your pharma friend. That will help them to subscribe to this channel for more related to life science, pharma, and biotech insights. This is Shyam signing off. I to see you into the next video. Thank you so much.